Hi, my name's Pat, and today we're going to be looking at poaching some fruit. Particularly, we're looking at poaching from a dessert point of view. So I've got some ingredients in front of me here. We've got some aromatic spices, and we've got here also some zest. Here are my fruit I'm using today. I've got some green apples, and I've got some sugar that I'm going to use. Now, over here we have juniper berries. We also have black peppercorns, we have cardamom pods, cloves, we have star anise, you can tell by the star shape. I've got cinnamon sticks, also known as cinnamon quills. Here I have a little bit of vanilla powder. I have the zest of some orange, the zest of some lemon. I could also use some saffron, being from the flowering crocus. It's the stamen there, quite concentrated. The sugars I can use other than normal caster sugar that we know about, I have powdered dextrose. Now you could use either powdered dextrose or liquid glucose if you want to bring more sugar into the mixture to make it thicker and more glossy, but you don't want to increase the sweetness. Alternatively, I could use honey or pure fructose. That would be if I want to increase the sweetness of the syrup that I'm poaching in without adding too much more sugar, because fructose has a much higher sweetening. Today I'm using my red wine, and I've already added some sugar and dissolved it in. And how much sugar you add to your liquid depends on how sweet you want it to be. Because the flavour of the syrup will be infused into the fruit, it's really important that you taste it to begin with, because that's going to determine the characteristic of the fruit itself. So we're going to start to prepare our fruit. We need a bowl of cold water, and particularly because we're doing some apples, we also want some lemon in there, and that's to stop the fruit from browning, and the same would be for pears. We're going to peel our apples very quickly. Now you'll notice that as I'm peeling in line with the shape of the fruit, in nice smooth motion. And that's so that when I've finished peeling, that the actual shape of the fruit is maintained. If I want to take out the core, and I'm going to quarter these, we cut them in half, we cut them in quarters, and then what we're going to do, we're just going to take out the core out of the centre. What's really important is that there's no peel left on the fruit, that it is actually nice and clean. They are then going to go into my cold water, because you want to poach all your fruit at the same time, and so you store them in the water until it's ready to be poached. So we've prepared our apples. Now, if you'd like to keep your fruit whole, if it's an apple or a pear, take a Parisian scoop, also known as a melon bowler, and just hollow out the bottom and work your way up inside, like so, to take out the core from the inside out. And you can see there that I've hollowed that out nicely. Don't take out any more than you need to. Now, bearing in mind that the hollowed out fruit is more solid than these pieces here. So the cooking time for this one is much greater than the cooking time for this one. So now we're going to pop them in our pot.